guys, welcome back to the channel. நேத்து விட்ட இடத்துல இருந்து இப்ப ஆரம்பிப்போம்.
Can I help? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
So only அந்த இடத்துல இருக்கும்போது தான் அது பிரச்சனையா இருக்கும் போல.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
So, அப்ப இவங்கள்ட்ட ஏதோ ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் இருக்கு இத பத்தி. Something I want to do at my first.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Actually, there is some side mission irukana.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்களுக்கும் செப்பரேட்டா பவர் இருக்கு. Care if I steal as long as I don't get caught. Well understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
ஓகே அப்போ ஆர்கானிக்காக இருக்கிறது எல்லாத்தையும் உங்கள்கிட்ட வந்து கொடுக்கணும்.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
ஓகே.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
So, Barrett is the group leader.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
So இதெல்லாம் வந்து side missions. Got it. என்கிட்ட ஏதாவது இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Great, let's see what you have.
எதுக்கு கொடுத்தேன்னு தெரியல சரி விடு செல் பண்ணிட்டான்
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Okay, so இதுதான் நம்ம headquarters. நீல ஃபாலோ பண்ண சொன்னாங்க நீல அங்கேயே நின்னுட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Have you talked to Vladimir recently, face to face, I mean?
I haven't needed to go up there in a bit. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
கேட்டா பைத்தியக்காரத்தனமா தான் இருக்கு. வெளியே காட்டுங்கப்பா. வரமாட்டாங்க போல இருக்கே இது.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
நீ அங்க வந்து தங்காம இருந்தா சரிதான்.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
Personal questions are
Not at all. You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past.
அது
And
தேவைப்படும்னு
as far
நினைக்கிறேன்.
as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
ஆக்சுவலி அதுவும் நல்லதுதான்.
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band.
School band.
I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Religious beliefs.
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything. It's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Okay.
Oh, okay then.
இது முக்கியமான கேள்வி. அந்த ஆர்டிஃபேக்ட் வெக்டரால தான் இருக்குன்னு
You
உங்களுக்கு
can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. Bye.
I am at your service, Captain.
நம்ம இங்க இருந்து
It's been quiet. I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. Stay safe, okay?
கடைசில ரூமே காமிக்கலையடா. இது என்ன இடம்? இது ஏதோ லேபு. அப்ப இதுதான் நம்ம ரூமா?
It's you and me from here out. Okay.
அப்ப இது நம்மளது இல்ல. இங்க நம்மளே காணோம். சரி அப்ப போக வேண்டியதான். வேற வழி இல்லை இப்போதைக்கு. லைட்னால எதுவும் எஃபெக்ட் ஆகாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். See your parents at the Pioneer Tower. எவ்வளோ தூரத்தில் இருக்குதுன்னே தெரியல. அங்கே தான் இருக்கா, பக்கத்தில் வந்துட்டோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
எங்களுக்கு வேற ஜாப் கிடைச்சிருச்சு.
Now, it's just with our family. The news isn't always great, but Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things. Well, I know what I've read about in the news. The explorers. Years ago, there was a stretch where Constellation was in fashion. People would gossip about them all the time. I must say it's been a while since I've heard anything about them, though. Glad to know they're still around. Oh, in life you need to celebrate the victories you get, because you don't know when the next one's coming. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
எங்க சாரா எங்க போனாங்க? உங்களுக்கு தனியா. இதுதான் நம்ம ரூமா?
My contact is in Vanguard recruiting, so expect a sales pitch when you meet him. Talk to you later.
ஒன்லி இது வந்து டைம் பாஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு மட்டும்தான் நினைக்கிறேன். லோக்கல் டைம் வந்து 3:15. ஓகே போகலாம், அது கரெக்டாக தான் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Okay, நம்ம மிஷன் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இல்லைனா ஆமோ தாங்க பெரிய பிரச்சனையாக இருக்குது. ஆமோவே கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. உங்கள் சேராவோட கான்டாக்டை பேசணுமா? ஆசஸ் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் நம்மளை ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம்தான் போல். ஒரு நிமிஷம், ஃப்ரேம் ரேட் ரொம்ப டிட்டர் ஆகுது. எங்கே போகணும்? மேலே போகணுமா?
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Ah, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
எதுக்குங்க? நான் ஏற்கனவே இங்கே சிட்டிசன்.
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
சார்ஜ் ஸ்டார்ஸ் தான் ஃபைட்டர். ஆனால் எங்கே அப்பயும் சண்டை தானே போட்டுக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
Solar system?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Maybe அந்த மெட்டல் இது மாதிரி இருக்கிறத கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுவாங்க போல.
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Yo, ஏகப்பட்ட டயலாக்ஸ் இருக்கியா?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
யாருக்குமே மார்ஸ் போக பிடிக்கல. ஓகே. Scientific design.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
Sidonia.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே ஒரே மாதிரி தான் இருப்பாங்க போல. பெட்ரோலில் போகிறாங்க.
Yeah, bring a coloring book. get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Oh, so red color like a planet.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you. I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Maybe someday.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Maybe another time.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
Oh, அதுக்காண்டி வரல. Yeah, no.
Hello.
யார்கிட்ட போய் கேட்க சொன்னானுங்கன்னு தெரியலையே. Spaceport. மோஸ்ட்லி ஆனால் நம்ம லோடிங் ஸ்க்ரீனில் தான் இருக்கும். கேம் ரேங்க்ஸ் ஜேக் வால்டினோ சொன்ன மாதிரி.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat.
அவங்களுக்கே வாந்தி வர்ற மாதிரி இருக்குன்றாங்க. வெளியே ஜம்ப் பண்ணுறது கொஞ்சம் வித்தியாசமாக தான் இருக்குது. நான் வந்துட்டேன், சேராவை காணா. ஓ, அங்கே ஓடியாடுறாங்க. வாஸ்கோ வரலையா?
Need to move on.
Okay. சரி, அப்போ நம்ம இங்கேருந்து கிளம்புவோம். போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஹெல்மெட்டை போட்டுக்கலாம். சரி, கீழே இருக்கிற ஆளை புடிச்சிக்காச்சு நினைச்சேன். ஜஸ்ட் மிஸ் தப்பிச்சிட்டான். ஓகே, ஸ்பேஸ்க்கு வந்தாச்சு. இவனுங்க வேற ஓஹோ, ஸோ இப்படியும் வரலாம் போல டக்குன்னு அங்கேருந்து. ஓகே ஓகே. அங்கே போகணுமா? அப்போ நம்ம இதை ஏற்றிட்டு போயிடும், கிராவ் ஜம்ப் போகிறது. ஓகே. அப்படியே இதுலேருந்தே பண்ணுற மாதிரி தான் நல்லா இருந்திருக்கும். உடனே இங்கே போய் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஜம்ப் பண்ணுவோம்.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
நல்ல வேலை, ஏதோ நம்மளோட ஷிப்பு கொஞ்சம் அஃபிஷியல் ஷிப்புனால எதுவும் கேட்காம போடுது. இல்லைன்னா பெரிய பிரச்சனையாயிரும் போல. இங்கே லேண்ட் பண்ணணுமா? மார்ஸ், ராக் டைப், கோல்டு, தின் CO2, நோ அனிமல்ஸ், ஃப்ளோரா மட்டும் இருக்கு, வாட்டர் சேஃப். ஓகே, அங்கே இறங்குவோம். ஸோ முக்கியமான மிலிட்ரி ஆப்ரேஷன்ஸ்லாம் மார்ஸில் தான் இருக்குது போல். என்னப்பா ரெட் பிளானட்டுங்கிறது சரியாக தான் இருக்குது.
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise. Until later.
ஓகே, அப்போ இங்கேருந்து போகலாமா? ஆமாம், இந்த இவங்களும் இப்போ சூட்டில் வந்துட்டாங்க. அசால்ட்டாக நம்ம பாட்டுக்கு ஒரு பிளானட்லேருந்து இன்னொரு பிளானட்டுக்கு போயிட்டுருக்கோம். அதை நினச்சாலே ஒரு பெரிய இதாக தான் இருக்குது. அதை பற்றி திங்க் பண்ணாமல் இருந்தால் ஒன்றும் தெரியல, ஆனால் அதை பற்றி யோசிக்கும் போது
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid 5 figures.
5 figures? 5?
கடைசியில் பாருங்க இங்கே பார்த்தா ஏதாச்சும் சிம்பிளாக ஒரு வழி இருக்கும், அதை விட்டுட்டு அலைஞ்சிட்டு இருந்திருப்போம். நான் அப்பயே நினச்சேன் பேசாமல் உள்ளே இருந்தே தேடி இருக்கலாம்.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented
You get a lot of new faces passing through here. Not everyone needs to come to me with their problems. I ain't a psychiatrist. He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Casino?
Got another word for it?
He means outer space.
Ma'am.
We could track him.
You in the service? I know the feeling, but, you just get so used to losing people. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
he has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Gandhi naga school na.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
You need to make a successful choice from kind words to distraction to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. For the more points you learn, you will have a limited number of choices. You can make but you will never fail if large choice is succeeded. You know, you're going to tell me eventually, why not say so?
Yeah, I get your point.
Oh, அதெல்லாம் intimidation மாதிரியா?
Maybe. Alright, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Just singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Lady of Love?
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Okay, so என்ன பண்ணலாம்?
To Venus? Bye-bye.
had a day off in 4 years.
Used to think I was Vanguard material. Until I discovered the crazy. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
ஏதோ டெட்டனேட் பண்ண மாதிரி இருந்தது. ஒரே ஈரான் மஸ் சொன்ன மாதிரி வாட்டருக்காண்டி ஐஸ் டெட்டனேஷன் பண்ணுறாங்களோ. அது ஒரு பயங்கரமான எக்ஸ்ப்ளோஷனாக தான் இருந்தது. நம்ம ஷிப்புக்கு ஃபாஸ்ட் ட்ராவல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஏதோ சொன்னாங்களே.
It was fun. Now what?
Okay, let's go to Venus. Dark Inferno atmosphere. Extreme CO2. Okay, Venus kondache.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
I don't know where our Vanguard is.
No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
Attack பண்ணாம அங்க
Exactly.
போணும்.
Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
ஓகே, ஆனா எப்படி ஷிப்ல செல்ட் பண்றதுன்னு தெரியலையே. ஷிப் சிஸ்டம் பவர் டு அவாய்ட் டிஸ்கஷன் சிஸ்டம் conceals are easy to power down all systems except 2 powers of engine. இப்போ நம்மளோட டார்கெட்டு சேட்டலைட் வீக்கெண்டுக்கு தானே போகணும்.
Oh, please stop it. Bless this communion that we may walk into non-villainous footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond, touching your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouded, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
ஒரு ஃபைனல் வீடியோ சீசன்ஸ்ல எப்படியாவது பார்த்தாங்க இதை படிச்சலாம். Saya cari kosong aja.
Abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Okay, அப்ப பழைய எர்த்துக்கிட்ட இருக்கான் போல. ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம எங்கே போனோம்? ஓகே அங்கே வந்தாச்சு.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Let's see if Vanguard more.
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
அப்படிங்கப்பா நினச்சி பாருங்க அந்த அளவுக்குலாம் இப்போ நடந்துச்சுன்னா என்ன ஆகும்னு.
Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
இதாக அளவுண்டு போதும். ஓகே ஃப்ரான்டியரே ஓரளவுக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக தான் ஸ்பேஸில் ட்ராவல் பண்ணுது.